South Florida Sun Sentinels Chris Perkins and Dave Hyde discuss what's been the best aspect of Miami's 3-0 start. South Florida Sun Sentinel, Miami Gardens. Among everything seen in the Miami Dolphins' exhilarating 21-19 win over the Buffalo Bills on Sunday, maybe most unusual was wide receiver Trent Sherfield taking a punted football straight to his backside. With less than 2 minutes to play and the Dolphins punting up against their own goal line, Sherfield, in as an upback on the special teams unit, backed up into punter Thomas Morstead's kicking motion as he tried to block for him. The ball went off the foot of Morstead, ricocheted directly off Sherfield's buttocks and shot up into the air and out of the back of the end zone for a comical, blooper-reel safety. It could have taken a drastically different tone had it cost Miami the game against its AFC East rival. Buffalo then just needed a field goal to win after previously trailing by 4 points, but the Dolphins stopped the Bills one last time to protect the 2-point lead and snap a 7-game losing streak against their divisional foe. The commentary and reaction to the special teams blunder turned entertaining faux pas began immediately after the game. "Never seen a butt punt before," Dolphins star receiver Tyreek Hill said in the locker room. "Next time, he's going to catch it with his butt cheeks because he's got strong butt cheeks." Dolphins punter Thomas Morstead kicks a punt into the backside of blocker Trent Sherfield in the fourth quarter against the Bills on Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The play resulted in a safety for the Bills. Cavaretta, former New York Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez, infamously known for the butt fumble in his playing days before turning commentator, tweeted at Morstead, "Whoa, stay out of my lane bro." Sherfield was just happy it took place in a win for the Dolphins. "My cheeks have a big W tatted on them," he tweeted with a smiley face on Sunday night. But he also had fun with the craze. Toilet paper brand Charmin tweeted to Sherfield, "Those cheeks are going to need something soft. Check your direct messages," insinuating an endorsement could be on the way. Sherfield replied, "I am commercial ready whenever you guys are." The Dude Wipes brand added to Charmin's tweet, "Well, clean up what you leave behind, always up for the sloppy seconds." Morstead, who was having a fine afternoon with 2 punts of 59 yards plus others of 52 and 48, said postgame it was only the second time he had a punt blocked in his 14-year career. Dolphins linebacker Duke Riley, who was on the special teams unit that had the butt punt, made a case Monday as to why it may have helped Miami at the end of the game, even though it created a scenario where the Bills only needed a field goal to win instead of a touchdown. "If we punt that ball, they get way better field position," Riley said. "Thomas had one of the best punts I've ever seen on the free kick. Ball stayed in the air so long, and then the returner gave us extra time by trying to chase the field. It honestly worked out in our favor, as crazy as it sounds. At the time, it was like, they only need to get in field goal range now, but we never blinked." Morstead and Sherfield may not even have had the most viral moment of Sunday's game. Video of Bills offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey, a former national champion quarterback with the Miami Hurricanes, slamming his headset, tablet and notes in a Hard Rock Stadium booth on Sunday really made the rounds. "When I get done covering a game and find that all 4 of my fantasy teams are losing, the Dolphins, especially on defense, will have a critical 3 days of recovery before facing the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday night." Miami's defense was on the field for 92 snaps on Sunday against a Bills offense that dominated time of possession, 40-40-19-20. That much reactionary football in the South Florida heat and humidity is not ideal on a short week. Sentinel Sports Final weekdays every morning. Get the late sports scores and stories from the night before. Everything just speeds the recovery. You got to lock in on the recovery, said linebacker Jerome Baker, who played 83 defensive snaps and added hell get plenty of sleep and time in the ice tank before facing the Bengals. "You're the only ones playing. When it comes down to it, you're going to have the energy." Second-year safety Jevon Holland played a whopping 96 total snaps, between all 92 on defense and 4 on special teams. "The guy's a dog," Baker said of Holland. "He throws his body in there. Hell, run 100 yards in one play. Whatever it is that our defense needs, hell do. That's the work he put in. Now, we just expect that out of him every game. That kid has a lot of energy," added Riley on Holland. "I didn't even know he was tired during the game because he never said anything about it. The whole time he was like, we got to lock in. It's great to see a young leader in our eyes," said tight end Durham Smythe of rewarding the Dolphins defense that more than doubled the offense in snaps, 92-43. "Well, give them a pat on the back and send some extra rest before Thursday, but we're obviously proud that they were out there for 90 snaps and they gave up 17 points." Riley said defenders were drinking pickle juice on the sideline to avoid cramping. Already disliking the taste, Riley added the juice was warm, to boot. Just think about drinking hot pickle juice, Riley said. You got to do what you got to do to not cramp.